The water does not wait, it arrives unannounced, swallowing homes, fields, and futures. This is Pakistan's reality, a nation caught in a relentless cycle of floods. Satellite images show a country transformed into a vast, murky sea, but this is not distant, it's here in our villages and cities. The floods are not like those of the past, they are monstrous, tearing through concrete and steel, erasing entire communities in hours, a third of the country underwater, too large for words. This is not just a physical crisis, but a test of our spirit and resilience. The faces of our people, etched with exhaustion and fear, are our own. The floodwaters do not discriminate, but the poor always suffer most. This is a national trauma, a wound deep in the heart of Pakistan. For us, it's not a news cycle, it's the smell of damp earth, the threat of disease, the challenge of rebuilding from nothing. The floods remind us we are on the front lines of a war we did not start, the war against a changing climate. The deluge is here, demanding our attention and action. We cannot look away. We cannot afford to forget. The water will return. We must be ready together. This is our reality and our call to action. The Indus River, our lifeline for millennia, now brings both life and destruction. Once a symbol of prosperity, the river now rages, swollen by unnatural rains and melting glaciers. Its banks can no longer contain its fury. Ancient floodplains reclaim our homes and cities. The lifeline has become a noose. This is not nature's betrayal, but a symptom of a deeper sickness, climate change. The rhythm of the seasons is broken. Monsoons are now erratic torrents. Glaciers melt at alarming speed. The Indus is a conduit for a global crisis, delivering consequences to our doorsteps. We must see the river's two faces, provider and destroyer. Living by the river now means living with risk. The old relationship is over. We must forge a new one, cautious, respectful, and resilient. Complacency is no longer an option. Our survival depends on learning to coexist with the river's rage. The challenge is urgent. The time to act is now. Our future depends on it. There is injustice at the heart of our suffering. Pakistan contributes less than 1% of global emissions, yet ranks among the most vulnerable to climate change. We pay the price for a crisis we did not create. Floods, glacial outbursts and heat waves are our reality, while wealthy nations debate and delay. For them, climate change is a policy issue. For us, it's survival. Climate justice is not a slogan, it's a plea from the front lines. We demand accountability and support, not charity. The Loss and Damage Fund must become real, channeling resources to those bearing the brunt. The world cannot look away while we drown in the consequences of its consumption. Pakistan's floods are a mirror, reflecting global inequality. The reflection is damning. We need action, not promises, justice, not pity. Our survival depends on it. Behind the statistics are human stories of loss, terror, and resilience. In Sindh, Ali watched floodwaters swallow his home, his family stranded on the roof for days. In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Aisha fled a roaring wall of water, her village erased in moments. These stories are not unique. They echo across the country. The floods leave more than destruction. They leave deep psychological scars. Families are scattered, living in makeshift tents, haunted by uncertainty. Children lose homes, schools, and their sense of safety. Yet, amid despair, there is resilience. Neighbors sharing food, volunteers rescuing the stranded, fishermen saving lives. Acts of solidarity shine through the darkness. Even when the state falters, the people do not abandon each other. This is where hope survives. Our spirit endures. The water may recede, but our unity remains. These stories are our strength. This is how we move forward. Floods are not just rural. They're an urban crisis, exposing failures in city planning. Karachi, a city of millions, grinds to a halt with every monsoon. Streets become canals, underpasses deadly pools. This is not just nature's wrath, it's a man-made disaster. Decades of corruption, illegal construction, and neglect have left cities vulnerable. Natural drainage is blocked, green spaces paved over, floodplains built upon. Municipal systems are weak, underfunded, and inefficient. The poor suffer most, living in flimsy homes in the most flood-prone areas. Urban inequality turns cities into death traps for the vulnerable. We must ask, why are we so unprepared? The answer, lack of political will and short-term thinking. We react to disaster but do not plan for it. Prevention is neglected, relief is temporary. We need a new approach, seeing cities as ecosystems, investing in resilience. The time for excuses is over. Our cities must be made safe for all. We cannot afford despair. Our grief must become action. The path forward begins with empowering local experts, engineers, hydrologists, planners. We must build resilient infrastructure, flood barriers, spillways, restored drainage. International models can inspire us, but solutions must fit our context. This is everyone's responsibility, government and citizen alike. Preparedness starts locally: plant trees, clean drains, set up early warning systems. Our youth are a force for change, innovative, connected, ready to lead. The world must step up, deliver promised finance, technology and debt relief. This is not charity, it's justice in a shared crisis. A climate-ravaged Pakistan threatens global stability. Helping us is in everyone's interest. Our greatest resource is resilience. We have endured much. We will not abandon our home. Let this crisis unite us. Rich and poor, urban and rural. The water will come again. Next time, let it find us ready. Let it find us unbreakable.